The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk Beauty. I'm your host, Sharon, owner of Green Envy Salon in downtown Nashua. And our guest today she's back once again, Chapreese from the Pampered Chef company. Thanks for coming back and hanging with me today.
Thanks for having me. I love being here.
Yeah, you're always so much fun.
Well, when you're in good company, it makes it very easy.
So what's new? What's going on?
Oh, my goodness. What isn't going on? It's obviously the holiday season. This is our busiest time of the year. Mm-hmm. It is filled with parties for my own personal parties that people want. People love to give the gift of Pampered Chef, and so I love this time of the year.
And you're very festive today.
I try to be.
I love it. I should have thought of that myself.
I walk around with my hat all the month of December.
Really?
And I kind of switch it up. I'm a hat girl anyway.
I know. I love it. And I have to say, I loved your outfit. You looked awesome the other night. Was it last weekend?
Oh!
That black dress.
Thank you.
Girl.
Let me tell you, when I saw that dress, I thought, oh, yes, I've got to have it. It took me about a week and a half to go back and get it, and then I had this event coming up.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's the perfect dress. I'm going to get
So
that.
It was a dress? It wasn't a skirt?
Right, it was a dress.
Really?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Very comfortable. I love that it had pockets.
Yeah.
Little things make me very excited. But everyone kept saying, oh my gosh, I just love it. So it was really nice.
What were you doing? Where were you going?
Oh, so a friend of mine has Friendsgiving every year. And so this particular year, we had all decided we were going to dress up, like get in your best dress.
Oh.
And we were doing Yankee swaps.
Yeah.
But they could only be from like drugstore places in the As Seen by TV aisle.
Okay.
So those were the gifts you had to bring. So it was a lot of fun. My husband and I got really dressed up. We don't really get to go out like that all the time.
Yeah.
So any moment that I can get dressed up, I'm going to take it.
Yeah, that's so much fun.
So it was nice.
I know. I never even heard of this Friendsgiving thing. I saw it like on Facebook, a couple people having Friendsgiving thing. I'm like, Friendsgiving? Like, what else is going to be next? Because, like everybody is so busy already. You try to do like the ugly sweater parties and the ugly slipper parties and the this and that. It's like, that is funny.
I like the Friendsgiving because you don't always get a chance to spend Thanksgiving with everyone. Mm-hmm. And it's just another spin on it. And she's been doing it now for probably the last 4 years.
Really?
And we try our best not to miss it. And it's the same people every year.
Yeah.
So it's really nice because you don't see them but once a year.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, Friendsgiving, yes, I'm going to do that. Yeah. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
So this is the first year you all decided that let's really get dolled up for it?
Yeah. Yes.
I bet you're the best dressed.
Yeah, I was.
Of course you were.
Well, when we got there, there's always like 5 or 6 who don't dress up.
Right.
And my husband, the first thing he goes was, we're overdressed. I was like, you can never be overdressed.
Right.
So let it alone. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
And one of my other girlfriends, she came really dolled up as well. So it was good. It was good.
So on another note, so you're also, other than doing Pampered Chef, you're also involved in a B&I group, right?
That is correct.
So why don't you explain that to me and what's that about?
So B&I is Business Networking International, and it is actually a group of entrepreneurs or business owners who get together on a weekly basis. And the idea is what is givers gain. I give you business, you give me business in return. So you having your own salon, word of mouth is probably the best way for you to be able to do your business.
Right.
So we're designed so that when you go and you do your, we have our weekly meeting, you've got essentially for our chapter over 50 people who are working for you as a referral. So each week we are, we're together. You have 40 seconds in our particular chapter to give your spiel on your business and what specifically you're looking for that week, whether it's a particular client, whether it's a particular business, a particular person, and then you've got all these others who are now seeking out that source that you're looking for.
Okay.
And what I love about it is that, one, it's a family. We meet every single week, and it's the same time. There are restrictions as to how things work. what I love about it is that there's only one of you of what your business is in that seat.
Right.
So I don't have to worry that there's going to be another Pampered Chef person in our chapter that I have to worry about, with competition with business. So that way you're guaranteed. It works out very nicely because rather than me having to figure out every place to go, I've got people all over who are working essentially for me to help me grow my business.
So where are they from? Is it from like Nashua, Hudson? Like how does it work? How far broad does it go?
So
Your
we're all
group.
over. It's international. Our particular chapter is Power Partners, and we're in Nashua, but their chapter is all over in New Hampshire. So a lot of times you can just go on the BNI website, look for a chapter in your area, see if there's an available seat, and you can go as a visitor. So a lot of
Okay.
times people come and they go to all different types of chapters, figure out which one is the right fit for you. Some chapters are bigger, some are a little smaller. We were chapter of the year in 2015.
Oh, wow.
We're doing really good.
Yeah.
And
Now, what makes you chapter of the year? Like,
your sales, because the idea is to bring in sales to the group. So, I bring you business, let's say for the salon. So, you're in our chapter and there are 20 of us who give you referrals. And so I say you need to go, to go see Sharon. She does a great job. She'll give you a great color, a great cut. And then they're going, wow. They'll tell another friend, and that's a referral that I gave to you and I brought you money.
right.
So essentially then, you'll think, oh, when someone's sitting in your chair and they're talking about, I just remodeled my home and I could use some good kitchen utensil. Oh, well, great. I've got someone for you.
Yeah.
Someone has a leaky faucet and, I need a plumber. The thing about BNI that makes it work is that these are people that you can trust. Most of us do not like having to go look through, the yellow pages or, try to figure out who can we have in our homes when we're not there.
Right.
So if I can tell you, Sharon, I know a plumber that you can let in your home that will make certain that they'll do a great job. You don't have to worry about them trying to nickel and dime you for everything, and you know that you can trust. You're going to trust me. And that's one of the biggest values of that is I don't have to take that time to look for the right person.
Right.
Someone in BNI will know them for me.
Okay. And how long have you been involved in that?
It'll be 2 years in June.
Okay. So is that something that you have to sign up for, and is it a financial thing every year you pay to be involved in this?
Exactly.
BNI? Okay.
Exactly. So there is a sign-up initiation for your application, and you go through an application process. It isn't, oh, I want to join. Oh, okay, come on in.
Right.
There's an interview. You have to have like a little background check because, again, these are people who are financial investors, people who deal with money all the time, and you want to be able to make certain that you have people that you can trust
Right.
and that you know that you're okay with referring out to. And you pay a monthly fee because we meet at a particular place every week.
Okay.
So, we contribute to that each month. And it's a great business marketing, system to work. And I find that it's been very lucrative in my business.
Really?
Very lucrative.
Yeah. Good. It's good to know. I know we talked, a little bit briefly about it before, but I wanted to kind of bring it up today because, a lot of people that maybe aren't, business owners or whatever that are tuning in, don't know about the BNI program, which I never knew about because there are other, there's like the Rotary and you can belong to the chamber.
Exactly.
And so it's kind of, I guess.
It's exactly like those.
Right. It's just,
Exactly.
you got to pick which is a good fit that you think is going to work for you, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And we always encourage people to visit several chapters. I was very fortunate that the job that I had before, someone actually came in talking to my boss about something. I just happened to have a conversation with them. Pampered Chef came up. They went, oh my goodness, there was a Pampered Chef person in our chapter, and they left.
Okay.
The seat is open. How would you like to come?
Oh.
And I thought, what?
Yeah.
So happy that conversation happened.
So you meet once a week, and that's early in the morning usually?
It depends on what your chapter does. Some have late night meetings, some have afternoon. For us, it's 7:30 a.m. till about 9:30 a.m.
Okay.
And it is a commitment.
Yeah.
Because it's every Tuesday
Okay.
from 7:30 to 9:30.
Yeah.
But when you realize what it gives you, it's worth all your time.
Yeah.
Again, you've got 2 hours that you've given up, but you've given up for our chapter to 50 some odd people. Someone's looking for you for business.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
So yeah, I encourage anyone, if you own your own business, if you are looking to start a business and whatever it may be, and you want to get referrals, you want to get your name out, a BNI is definitely something you want to consider.
Okay, good. We'll have to think about that. Sure.
Yes.
So what's the latest thing right now? I know we did the customer appreciation night at my salon.
Yes,
Thank you very much
very
for coming.
nice. You're welcome.
With that yummy dessert. So let's talk about that. How yummy and quick that was.
That was fantastic.
And what it was made in. So let's talk about that.
So that was our classic molten lava cake.
Yep.
A lot of people who know Pampered Chef know about that. We made it in the deep covered baker. And I always say it's the quickest and easiest cake to make, and people will ooh and ah over it all the time. It is a box of cake mix,
Yep.
the ingredients that are in, on the box, and you don't even need a separate bowl. You do everything right inside the deep covered baker.
Oh, really?
So you just pour your cake mix, your
Yep.
eggs, your oil, and your water.
Yep.
We use our whisk and just whisk it up. You don't even
Yep.
need a hand mixer. And then you take our medium-sized scoop. You take a full tub of frosting. Now, I'm a chocolate girl.
Yep.
So I use Devil's Food cake mix.
Yep.
And then I use the chocolate frosting as well. And people may think a whole tub, you need the whole tub. All you do is scoop and you plop it in. There's no particular way you need to do it. You just want that whole can inside the dish.
The whole jar of frosting?
The whole jar of frosting. All of it. Now, I know that you've worked out and you look fantastic.
Well,
And you might be like, whoa, I don't know about all that.
I've been enjoying the holidays, honey. I start training after Christmas, okay?
Which is a really smart thing.
Right.
But all you do is just take the whole thing and scoop it all in.
On the so you mix up the cake, and then you just scoop the frosting just all over the top, whatever.
Exactly. You don't have to press anything. You don't have to do anything. You just scoop
Yeah.
it. It'll sink. Put the lid on the deep cover baker in the microwave, 11 minutes. That's it. You take it out. And so I always add my little extras. You take our flour sugar shaker and put some powdered sugar on top.
Yep.
And then for me, everything goes better with ice cream.
Yeah. Oh.
And then all you do is scoop it, and that's how you have the lava that's in there. So there are restaurants that you can go to.
Yeah.
And a small dish
Yep.
of a lava cake that's about this big will run you about $6.
Yeah.
I bought cake mix. I probably already had oil and eggs in the house. So essentially, and the can of the frosting. Essentially, I made it for $5, and now I've got about a good 12 to 15 people to serve this with.
Right. I think I might have to make that for Christmas.
I'm telling you, people will go crazy over it. And then you've got your varieties. You
Yeah.
can do chocolate with vanilla. You can do vanilla with chocolate,
Yeah.
strawberry with lemon. Like, the possibilities are endless. Peanut butter with
Yeah, you can do
chocolate.
whatever you
You
want.
can do whatever you want. Just like that.
Right.
11 minutes.
Well, it's funny because this year, every year, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? Thanksgiving dinner, particularly, we seem to eat more. So you get your appetizers, you get your dinner, and this year, like, nobody was like, wanted dessert.
Really?
So I had like desserts and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, no, I can't, I'm too full, I can't have that, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, this time for Christmas, I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just doing cookies and cupcakes, and I'm having them made. I actually ordered them at a local baker, and I'm just doing that. But I might go with the chocolate lava cake too.
It's simple, it's easy, doesn't take a lot of time, and people will think that you've actually really done something because
Right.
they're like, how did you get that lava in there? And it tastes so moist.
Yeah.
It's got a really good flavor. I'll tell you which cake mix to get.
Okay.
I did my testers.
Oh, yeah?
And I'll let you know which is the one that I think.
All right, it'll be our little
definitely,
secret.
Yeah.
We'll have to get a hold of you through Pampered Chef if they want to find out the secret.
But it's good stuff and
Yeah.
very simple and like I said, very easy to make. And it tastes good.
I've said this in the past. What I love about Pampered Chef too, not only do I love the tools of Pampered Chef, but the recipes. We're talking about the chocolate lava cake. I mean, the dessert pizza, the apple crisp. Like, I have so many recipes throughout the years, and getting together, doing the parties, you always like make something. The recipes are phenomenal.
One of the things that people don't know is that our recipes are foul-proof. We have a test kitchen back at our home office, and their sole job is to test recipes over and over again and make the mistakes that we would make at home. You're cooking and then you get interrupted and, oh, did I put that cup of sugar in there?
Yeah.
Did I forget this? they make them over. So no matter what you do, you can't ever go wrong.
Yeah.
Like some of my favorites, when I have parties, I will say to people, tell me what you're looking for, if it's breakfast, or brunch or a lunch or a dinner. Chicken parm soup, oh my gosh, in that deep covered baker.
Okay.
In
that
the
wasn't the
microwave.
soup that we were going to make, was it?
It was the chicken parm soup.
I got the recipe.
I'm telling you, again, in the microwave, and it's done. The chicken fajitas in the microwave in that deep covered baker. We have the grilled Mediterranean pizza. Oh my gosh. And the double grill pan burner. Everyone goes crazy over that. The grilled nachos. I love to do the ham and cheese brunch squares. We now have a chicken and waffles for brunch. And I'm not talking about fried chicken.
Right.
It is actual like turkey chicken
Yeah.
with the mini waffles put in a dish with the eggs. Delicious.
Really?
I mean, and again, they're so easy. I don't particularly want to be in the kitchen like that, so I
Yeah.
need recipes that are going to be quick,
Yeah.
filling, good, and we're really going on that healthy kick as well. Our new season picks up in March, and the only thing I can say, it's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I don't like to jump ahead because January is a fantastic month
Yeah.
to host. The winter's still here. People have now been done with their families. They're ready to have some downtime for themselves and their friends.
Yeah.
And so doing parties in January is a really good time.
Well, I'm doing the ladies' night get together. Did I send you an invite for that?
You did.
You're not going to be. Are you not
I
going to be?
won't. Only
right.
because my daughter is leaving to go back to college that
Yeah.
same exact day.
Okay.
But you know me.
Yeah.
I will try to get 5 things in one day. So if I can just come and just peek my head in,
Right.
I'll be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Well, I think it's another good way because I've brought in the span of not just like my friends that I've been connected with for years and years, but to connect with friends like you and like Don Reby of Young Living and other people that have tools and things that you're involved with that people might not know about. That is another good way of kind of like, we're at eating dinner and baking and cooking and drinking wine and whatever, maybe, and it's a good way to get together and talk and share everybody's, what do you do? What do
Absolutely. It's
stuff
another
like
way
that.
of networking.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I think as women, having that downtime with each other to just be able to support one another, to let each other know I'm here for you and, what can I do to help you? It's going to help us to grow. It's going to teach our daughters. You have daughters and a granddaughter. I have a daughter, about what it is about connecting and staying connected and that we have something to offer. A lot of times people look at having a party and they think, oh, it's one of those. But when you can get everyone in one room together, laughing, relaxing, having a glass of wine, eating together, it makes a great night. I've had people literally say, thank you so much for doing this because I can't remember the last time I saw Sharon.
Right. Yeah. I know, and it's like it's getting them there. It's like
Right.
just get there because then you're like, oh, like you said, I'm so glad I actually came.
Right. Because one of those, you get the invite, I'm going to go. The
Yeah.
day of, oh, why did I say I was going? I
Yeah.
just want to stay in my PJs. I don't want to get out. But that's why I like themes. I do a soup and slippers party in January.
Yeah.
Bring your slippers,
Yeah.
come relax. And people are like, really, I can wear my slippers? And then we make a contest out of it. You've got to make it creative and want to get people to come out because it's cold.
Right.
Baby, it's cold outside. Nobody wants to come out.
No, I know, but it is a good idea to do themes like that because, like I said before, I do a lot of events, through my business, and I do things personally as well. So it's kind of hard because people, when you're constantly putting things out there, but it's like pick and choose your battles of what you want to attend
Right.
and what you don't want to attend.
And everyone can't make it the same night anyway. So, I tell you, do what you have to do, put it out there. I mean, you always have great events. You have great turnout, and you've got a good support system. You have customers who love what you do,
Yeah.
and the shop is fantastic.
Thank you.
I mean, it's just so relaxing. It's absolutely beautiful.
I know everybody's been really loving the holiday decor that I did. They're like, oh, I love
When I
it.
looked and I saw the lights, I was like, look at Sharon.
Yeah.
It's so snazzy in here. It was really, really pretty.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty.
Yeah, I love it. I love the holiday season, and it just feels like it's so much work. I'm looking at my house and the salon. Like, all right, I'm all decked out. Oh, I get like a little more than a week, and the stuff is probably going to be all coming down.
See, and for those that are out there that are watching and your holiday decorations aren't up, neither am I. I've yet to put up my tree. And,
Oh, goodness, girl.
I wait to the last minute, and it goes up, and it probably will stay up longer than what it should be, just so
Really?
I can enjoy it. Because I was trying to wait for my daughter to come back from college,
Yeah.
so she could do it.
Yeah.
Before she left, I said, "Do you want us to wait?" "No, you can go ahead and put it up." "No problem." She came back in the door first. "That tree is not up. You waited for me?" "Yes, I did. We'll do it as a family."
So are you going to like literally do it Christmas Eve?
No. My goal is tonight or tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Because I know, I don't know anybody personally, but I know there are people that legit get their tree Christmas Eve.
Oh, see, now I don't do
That's
real.
crazy.
I do artificial.
Me too.
So,
I used to do
nice.
that
Okay.
beautiful tree that I have in my big room,
Uh-huh.
7-foot pre-lit. Oh, the thing is gorgeous. I did real when my kids were growing up and all that, so we'd go get the hot chocolate, we'd go pick out the tree and all that stuff.
Aw.
But no, those days are long gone. Fake, 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 fake. And it looks so real, real, real.
And it does. And I love that you can fold it up, put it in a box, and take it out. That's why I don't
Yep.
stress. Because, and I went downstairs in my basement yesterday. I looked and I went, I didn't take the tree out still. You'd think I'd drag it out. Oh, I'll get to it tomorrow.
Oh, I can't. That thing is a beast. My husband has to do it. And even he brings up the standard, oh, this thing is heavy.
I really do, but I'm a last minute shopper. I love the hustle and bustle where people, I don't know, are you one of those that gets it done in August?
No, but I will tell you, I'm done and wrapped. I'm done.
Done and wrapped?
Yeah, it's really shocking. It is. Like, I'm usually wrapping still on Christmas Eve.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
no, I'm not those type of people that, in October they're completely done and wrapped.
Have you ever seen the ones that were done like in February? They waited like as soon as the Christmas season
Oh,
was
I'm sure
over, they were
I have
out
a
ready.
client that is, after the holiday season, everything goes on
Yes,
sale.
and they're like, oh, I'm going to get this.
But that's kind of smart to do.
No, it isn't. I'm going to tell you why. I tried that one year. Got everybody, I'm not even kidding you. I got gifts between February and March and was done.
Yeah.
And then September rolled around, and while everyone was shopping, I felt like I hadn't shopped, and I shopped again. I spent double the money. I forgot that I had certain things.
Yeah.
It was the worst idea I had ever had in my life. So I stick to my 2 to 3 days before Christmas. That's when I'm out. I'm getting everything I need, and I'm done.
Well, and it's smarter too because the longer you do wait, like I kind of started in November, you don't spend as much because if you start way too early, you are going to spend more. But I have to say, like I forget what I have in my big bins downstairs. I have more bags and gift boxes and wrapping paper. I bought more gift boxes. I didn't buy any bags, but I bought more wrapping paper. I'm like, I really need to start getting in the habit of really looking through because my husband will be like, we have that. No, we don't. I didn't see it. But we have some downstairs. Pretty sure. No. And I go look and I'm like,
I knew it. I was in a store the other day and I was looking at the wrapping paper and I went, no, I know I didn't take it out, but I know I saw a couple of tubes of wrapping paper. If I have to come back, I'll get it, but I know we have some. And sure enough, there were about 8 of them left. And I'm like, yes,
yep.
this is good.
Yep.
I'm a cheater. I really don't want to wrap. I do mostly gift bags.
Too.
Yeah.
I do some, but it's like for the little kids,
That
I
I
definitely
agree.
got to make sure I'm wrapping it in a box because the kid does not want to open up a bag.
Right. They want to rip
They
and
want to
get
rip
all
the
in
presents
there.
open. Like,
I don't have any little kids like that, so
right.
I'm good.
Well, now you know I have. Well, I have my nephew has twin 10-year-olds and a 6-year-old, and my brother has a 6-year-old, so they'll be coming over, and I always get them something. I get them like 1 or 2, so they have
nice.
something to open up at my house.
Absolutely.
And I have my granddaughter, and actually my daughter said to me last night, she goes, because all my kids are grown up, they're all moved out. So it's not like my kids, for years we woke up in the morning, we all opened up the presents, and that was it. Even when my granddaughter was living with us, now it's like, she was like, Mom, I think we should set up a time that we come over before Christmas and open up the presents, because then Briella would be opening up all the presents with everybody else, and it just wouldn't be that
Right.
special. And I'm working Saturday, so I'm trying to figure out, well, when am I going to do this? I really don't know if this is going to happen.
Oh, man.
I'm like, maybe Friday night. I don't know.
It's weird when everyone starts to grow up,
Yeah, and
move
everybody,
out, and do their own
boyfriends,
things.
and your daughter's in college, so she's going to come back, and it's like it is. Everything is they're growing up and you have to change your tradition a little bit. And then you start, I guess, new traditions.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. For her, it's the same. Like she tried to swindle me the other day and she goes, so Mom, I'll tell you if you tell me what's in my Coach bag, I'll tell you 2 of the gifts I got for you. And I said, I can wait till Christmas. And she
Yep.
goes, I didn't want to know anyway. And I thought, yeah, okay, sure you didn't. She is still like the biggest kid in
Really?
the world. My husband and I kind of go back and forth. So this year, we're only doing 2 gifts, and they can't total more than $25.
Really?
So, because it's 26 years
smart.
of being together.
Yeah.
What could we possibly buy for one?
Yeah.
We don't need any more clothes or things. So we try to get
Yeah.
a little creative and have fun with
Yeah.
it. But for her, she's the one that we shop for. She doesn't hardly ask for anything. So this is a time of the year I get a little crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
That's good.
she's
it's
our
fun.
only one.
Yeah, you guys can get up in the morning because she's home from
Yes.
college and have
well,
fun
no,
with it.
you think sometimes I'm like, all right, is she gonna wake up? Because
Oh yeah, right. It's like
it's
no,
almost
11,
lunch,
12 o'clock.
right? Come on already, aren't you jumping up or whatever have you? But it's still for us. It's usually just the 3 of us. You know, we don't really have family. We don't have any family up here.
Yeah.
So we don't go home for Christmas, and so it's nice that we just kind of relax. We always go to a really good friend of ours home, and we spend time with their family, you know, in the evening. And it's just our tradition is just being home. We videotape it. It's hysterical, and I think sometimes we need to put this on one of those shows because we definitely would make some money.
Oh,
We've got
yeah.
some commentary going on that people would go, did they really just say that?
Well, you have to post something on Facebook at least.
And see, back then,
now I want to see something.
Now people are like, and I go, I don't know if I can put that on there.
I'm curious.
I'll have
really
you come
curious. So this is exciting. The holiday's here. Pampered Chef is thriving and doing very well for
It is.
you,
It
and
is.
I'm excited to see what 2017.
over. Did I tell you that I earned my trip?
Yeah,
Yes, I
to
earned my trip.
Chicago, but the people out here didn't realize that you're going to
Yeah.
Chicago.
No, I'm not even talking about Chicago. I'm talking about my trip for
Tropical one, right?
Yes, to the Riviera Maya. I earned
Oh.
it. Very happy and excited. So
When
yeah,
are you going?
May.
May.
And the new trip incentive has been announced. It's going to either be Amelia Island in Florida or Puerto Rico. So
That's
I'm going to
exciting.
Puerto Rico.
See, it really shows. We only have a few seconds of it. It really shows when you have a passion for something like you do, and that you're good at what you do because you love what you do.
thank
You have
you.
a passion for it.
I do love what
You
I
know,
do.
and that just goes to show anybody can do anything.
Absolutely.
You know. So happy holiday season.
Thank you.
Thank
Same
you for
to
coming
you.
on again.
Thank you for having me.
It's
I
a
love
blast
it.
as always. It goes by so fast. Thanks for tuning in.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.